Good morning. Happy morning. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the live streaming. As you can see, I'm at my house. Okay, so this is my little space here dedicated to my coffee. This is it. I don't have much space. I only have one grinder set up here. I got one grinder, my heat exchange machine as well. I have my temping station right there. My my toolbar. Again, so this might be okay. This might be the best setup for family likes drink. All your family enjoys a milk-based drink, maybe some Americano as well. Not into like light roast coffee, okay, and you don't like to change that often. So this might be the best setup. Okay, so it doesn't need to be this setup. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some tips. I'm gonna give you some tips on what you're looking for. Okay, what you're looking for. And also I have my laptop here so I can see your comments as well. Okay, so let's talk about the this setup, and then maybe if you have any questions or comment, I can answer that for you. End of our session. Okay, all right. So if you're looking for home setup, I know some of you already have like Bravo machine at home, right? Bravo Vista Express or Pro. They're great for entry level. So now you want to upgrade something. Okay, but I'm not into specialty coffee, light roast coffee, but I want current setup like Bravo machines, right? But I want to elevate that to next level. So what's my option? Okay, you can go with the dual boiler options, but their cost like twice more. Okay, like Bianca or ECM or Profetec. Dual boiler setup is about $2,500 to like $3,500 range, and the other option is a heat exchanger machine. Okay, heat exchanger machine is a single boiler, but with the heat exchanger setup that you can brew. Okay, you can brew. You can steam at the same time. Okay, comes to price pretty much a half of cost as dual boiler. So. But temperature stability has a built-in PID, but it's not as consistent as the dual boiler, because dual boiler has obviously dual two boiler dedicated to brew and steam. But this one, pretty much one single boiler share the workload. But comes to milk-based drink and dark roast coffee, this is fine. Okay. So this, I'm using the machine for Erichia for, it's from Korea, made, from Korea, but there's a lot of machines out there. Even Torimax one as well. Gallatin, this is a Manus. It's around $1,200, $1,200 to $1,500, $1,200 to $1,300 range. Gallatin is about $1,200. This one is about $1,300, $1,350 or so shipped. So, below $1,500. But you can go with any types of machine, okay? That's for sure, as long as you can brew and steam at the same time. And people like that, okay? People like in the morning, it's a lot fast. The fast, I know you guys are in a hurry every single morning anyway, so speed is important as well. And the grinder, okay? Comes to grinder, I know a lot of you are using single dose grinder, right? And once I start using the grind by weight, so it doesn't need to be Fianzaro. So this is the Fianzaro grind by weight, but you could go with Sate 270 as well. WI, that's also grind by weight grinder. And the great thing about this grinder is so easy to use. Downside is you have to use hopper, which means family that just stick with the one types of coffee, right? Dark roast coffee or medium roast coffee. Just one type of coffee for, weeks out. Our family loves drinking dark roast coffee anyway. I feel like that's all we do at home, just a dark roast coffee. So I'm using the espresso blend from Good Brothers there, but yeah, you can go with any dark roast coffee. Very fluffy as well. As you can see, hold on. Let me give you guys a little close up there as well. Let me give you a little close up. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see it. Again, just put on the top, press the button. That's it. This is it. Does gram by weight exactly they give you, I said at 17.5 gram, come out 17.5 every single time. Very accurate and, very fluffy, right? Very fluffy. Just gentle tap, and I just tamp. I don't even need to do like distribution either. I'm just simply gentle tap here. Just tamp. And you make yourself coffee. Okay. Make sure flush it. Okay, you gotta flush for heat exchange machine for like 5 seconds or so, because you don't want to have that hot steam. I mean, with the heat exchange machine, that's part of the workflow. Okay, just make sure flush it. Okay, make sure flush. You know what? Let's brew some coffee. By the way, let's do some quick latte. So let me show you the routine in the morning here at my house. Okay. All right. Hold on a second here. Again, I'm gonna do quick whole milk. If you're not into dairy, you can go with non-dairy milk, right? Coconut milk, almond milk, or oat milk is pretty good as well. So from here, just put on the cup, lift it. And it's done already. Milk is done. I can feel it. Coffee is done as well. Just make sure wipe and clean. Okay. And let's do some quick, maybe some quick latte art. Something like that. Okay, it's very easy, right? Very easy. I'm just gonna have I cannot do dairy too much, so I'm just gonna do a quick sip of it, and it should be fantastic. By the way, just have one sip. Creamy, dark, goodness. Can't complain here. Okay. I mean, this is like the best setup for. Comes to speed wise, I mean, very easy, user friendly. I don't know. Yeah, let me know. Okay, let me know if you have any other options out there for you. But yeah, I mean, again, the key is the grind by weight. So grind by weight is the game changer. Okay, that makes huge difference in your workflow. I mean, especially that grinder, very fluffy as well. I know a lot of single dose grinders. I mean, at work, okay, at my other location, I call coffee desk, and because I go through a lot of different types of coffee. So a single dose comes to hopper setup does not make any sense. Okay, if your family likes to rotate coffee, a couple times a week, yeah, hopper is not a good option. But if your family likes to stick with the one types of coffee, pretty much all day, all week throughout the year, I mean, can beat the hopper grinder. Okay, I know we talk about the retention as well, but since this is going by weight, I mean, we go through the coffee quite a bit. So every morning we go through about, goodness, like 6 shots every single morning, 6 or 7, as 18 gram at a time. So yeah, we go through a lot in our home. Anyway, so again, grind by weight grinder. Grind by weight is a key, okay, for your workflow. And if you can get it, okay, you don't have to get a dual boiler. Dual boiler is nice. They're fantastic, but it can be pricey, right? I mean, it is a little pricey. So, but heat exchange machine between anything under $1,500 range there. So $1,500 for that. grind by weight grinder. What Sate is about what, $500 or $600. I mean, this is pretty pricey grinder. Okay, I think a Chiato makes one as well. Let's see here. Adam, yeah, that's right. We got the Eureka and Adam. What, 270? Is that something like that, right? Yeah. And Adam makes the grind by weight grinder as well. I think Eureka, right? I think Eureka makes one too. But again, the grind by weight is great for your home. Everybody can use it, right? So you don't have to wait 18 or 20 grams. So very simple setup, but it is definitely upgrade from your Bravo machine for sure. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at your comments. All right, hold on a second here. We have our crew joining us this morning. Regular crew. We have a router from Netherlands this morning. Yeah, I mean it is a little early, right? 7:30, yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning. So we have Carrie's joining us as well. We have a Dwayne from North Carolina. Yeah, we have our crew. Okay, so we have yep, someone's going to morning meeting. That's fantastic. Okay, so we have one asker. I want to see who's reviewed the Lydia Micra. You know what would be nice? I mean, again, here's the thing about the La Marzocco products. I did play with before. I mean, that machine, Lydia Mini, like Micra, they're a great machine. You know, but they usually set around like 9 bar pressure. That's pre-traditional coffee machine, okay? I mean, there's no flow control. You can, they do have an app, so you can control some pre-infusion setting, but I mean, those types of machine is, I mean, perfect for, I mean, families, right? Like Micras are pretty tiny as well. Like Lydia Mini, they're, you know, it's not that big as this. I mean, it's pretty much the same size. Yeah, Mini's not that big, by the way. They're like 6 grand, okay? So that type of machine is nice to have, but there's so many other coffee machines out there. But yeah, by the way, I mean, I do love to review that machine, by the way, okay? If I have the opportunity. Maybe, you know what? I'm going to Coffee Expo in April, okay? I bet you some vendor has a machine showcase there, so I'll make sure I'm going to go over there. I'm going to make some video on La Marzocco coffee machine for sure. Anyway, so again, so this, if you're thinking about upgrading your machine at home from like Bravo machines, something really nice, but you want to keep the like same, you know, same workflow, but improved on. Okay, you still like the dark roast coffee. You still like the, you know, latte in the morning. Okay, grind by weight is it's gonna be, you're gonna love the grind by weight. Okay, doesn't matter which brand, get the grind by weight grinder. It's gonna be, you're gonna love it. Okay, make sure, you know, good quality grinder. And then comes to machine, durability is nice, but they're really expensive. So heat exchanger. Americano should be fine. You can do great latte as well. But if you want to get into more specialty coffee, more delicate coffee, right? Light roast coffee, heat exchanger may not the one for you. Okay, I think I go with more like, you know, durable that has a lot more control with your shot. Okay, but as home, I mean, this is fine. Anyway, I hope this video helps, and I'll be back later. Okay, I'll be back later. So this is our morning session from my house. Okay, again, space. Whenever you're buying your coffee bar, coffee machine, think about the space, think about the height as well. So yeah, I mean, a lot to think about. Unless if you have a designated space for your coffee bar, you don't have to worry about any kind of shelving issues. You know, you can get whatever you want, but yeah, again, if you're dealing with a limited space, make sure understand your dimension. All right, guys. See you guys in about a couple hours.